What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Corolla Customs, and on this video we are going to be changing some spark plugs on a 2015 Toyota Tacoma, so stay tuned. So we need various tools such as ratchets, extensions, and some sockets. So for that case, I'm going to use this DeWalt tool set that I picked up on Amazon. If you guys are interested, I'm going to leave that link in the description below. Every purchase of that, I do get a little percentage of it, and it does help me grow this channel a little bit more. So I'll be greatly appreciated if you guys can definitely pick one up. If not, no biggie. But this is what I have, and this is what will work to fix the trucks and any other cars in the future. So let's get started. We start off by removing the two 10mm bolts holding on the plastic engine cover. Now we loosen the intake hose clamp with our 10mm socket. This will give us the much needed clearance. Pull back the air intake to view the 3 coil packs on the passenger side of the engine. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolts holding on the coil packs. Then unclip each pack from its respective connector. Simply just grab each coil and pull up. Sometimes they may be a little difficult, but don't give up, keep pulling. Repeat this same process for the other 2 coils. Using a 5/8 spark plug socket, 3/8 ratchet, and extension, all which is included in this DeWalt toolset kit, allows for easy removal of our spark plugs. Repeat this process for the other 2. Here we have a total of 6 plugs. Before we reinstall these new plugs, we need to make sure that they are at proper gap. In order to find out your specified gap, let's go into our owner's manual, which has tons of useful information. We see here that our factory spark plug gap is 0.043 inches. To gap our plug, first remove that protective cover. We don't need that. Why is the gap important? Well, the gap is the distance between the center and side electrodes. Arcing occurs at a proper voltage to ignite the fuel and generate combustion, which allows our engine to run. This round tool in my hand is a gap tool. The link will be in the description below. We place the tool in the gap and slowly turn it till we feel resistance. Then we read our gap. If it's too big, lightly tap the top of the electrode to close the gap. If it's too small, then open the gap using the tool as leverage. Here we see our gap at 0.043. It's right on point. Now we have to repeat this for the other 6. Now it's time to reinstall our spark plugs. This process is just a reversal of removal. Be careful, do not drop the spark plug into the hole. If you do, please recheck your gap. You want to gently place the plug into its respective place. Next, we carefully insert our coil packs and thread our 10mm bolts. Then we use our 10mm socket to tighten our bolts. Finally, we connect our connectors to the coil packs. Let's wrap up the passenger side. First, reinstall the airbox and filter. Then, using the 2 clips to secure the box. Now we reinstall the air intake hose and tighten it down with a 10mm socket. Remove this bracket to access our plugs. Next, we disconnect the sensor and then use a 10mm socket to remove it out of our way. Look at how much room we have. Now, using a 10mm socket with an extension and ratchet, we can remove our coil packs. Now, let's use our spark plug socket to remove the last 3 plugs on our driver's side of the engine. Let's remove our second one and finally remove the third one. Look at all this room when the sensor on the manifold is removed. Now we reinstall our last 3 newly gapped plugs. Finally, we work on reinstalling our coil packs. Make sure you tighten your 10mm bolt as well as connect the connector. You don't want this to be the cause of a misfire. Lastly, reinstall your manifold bracket, tighten up that sensor that was removed, and reinstall your engine cover. Then fire this baby up. Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed that episode of how to change your spark plugs on a 2015 Toyota Tacoma. I know some shots were probably not clear enough, but I will try my best to explain it to you guys. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below, and you know I'll help you because I always help everyone in the comments. And yeah, just give this video a like, hit that thumbs up, and also subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, just let's keep this channel growing. So peace out guys, enjoy your night, and I'll see you tomorrow.